back to News Geelong. The 57th Geelong Highland Gathering saw the flurry of kilts, the legato sound of the pipes and the power of tossing the caber as thousands gathered at Deakin University for a brilliant day of Scottish heritage and culture. Our wee Scot Ian McNichol reports.
Welcome to the 57th Geelong Highland Gathering here at Warnponds Deakin University. We see bands, we see musicians, dancers and sports people going through their paces. Just for the judges? No, the whole family's here to cheer them on as we take a look at what's happening this year at the Geelong Highland Gathering. Well, the mayor is everywhere and the Highland Games are the latest. You bob up everywhere you are, Mr. Geelong.
Well, I try and do as much for the community as possible with these events, and it is extremely hard when you're required or requested to be at 137 events a week on average since I've become mayor. So there's no doubt you can't do everything, but particularly the Highland Games, extremely important part of my childhood. I loved it at Queen's Park, and thank God that the Deakin Warnponds campus created its new home, because culturally for the community it is one of our greatest events, and I love it and I love being here.
Well, you did earlier say how much you enjoyed it as a child, and we're lucky that this Warnponds campus here has got a bit of an amphitheatre feel about it, not dissimilar to Queen's Park.
No, indeed, and also not only that, the linkage between Deakin University and the city of Greater Geelong is so key to our economy, to our future students and to our future workforce as well. So it is a really a complete circular issue with regards to the whole of City of Greater Geelong community, and that's why it's important to be here, and it is a fantastic, and of course it's quite underutilised, this area, and now the home has been found here at Deakin. Certainly all the clans are extremely happy, including this clan, the Lions clan, who actually I think is related specifically to the Queen Mother, who was a Lions. So there you go.
Well, that is quite a connection, isn't it?
Raw blood and Scottish blood in the mayor.
Well, are you going to participate in anything today, or just be a spectator?
No, I think I'll just be a spectator. I think the caber will fall on me, actually. I don't think I'd ever hope in hell of getting that up, but still, it is probably the most exciting event. But I'm seeing the sword fighting over there. I might have a crack at that and see how many councillors I can line up.
Well, that's the Battle of the Long Sword.
Exactly.
It's one of your favourite games.
It has been a wonderful privilege today to open the Games, and this is such an important part of our history in Geelong, and we've got such a fantastic Scottish and Irish Celtic background, and isn't it wonderful to see it being celebrated today?
Well, it is. The kilt says it all, doesn't it?
It does, and I spoke today about my pride at wearing the Gordon kilt when I was a student at Geelong College, and the Henderson tartan is very much a part of my family, of course, but I've got very strong Irish roots as well. So I've got torn loyalties, meaning though that I represent a lot of different communities, so like so many people in Geelong, do that with enormous pride.
Well, that's right. We are a multicultural society. It just happens today the clans are gathering here, and for the second time, it looks like it's going to be a great success here at what was described as possibly the permanent home for the event.
Well, as a child, going to Queen's Park was such an important event. My father used to take us. We loved the caber tossing, we loved the events, the shot push, all the other games were just such an important part of Geelong, and it's wonderful to see the revitalisation of the games here. This is, like Queen's Park, a beautiful venue, a natural amphitheatre, and it's fantastic to be celebrating the very strong support that Deakin University offers our community in so many ways. I mean, Deakin is such an important part of our whole city, to the point where I think we can almost call ourselves a university town to a large degree, so a wonderful day here.
Well, as you've just suggested, and maybe more so in the future as other things around us evolve, the education side should in some ways take over.
Well, I think education is becoming more and more an important part of our community and for the local economy, but for the diversity of people who come to Geelong and the opportunities that they present as a result. So at the moment, of course, we're very focused on Geelong and its wonderful future, its wonderful potential, and Deakin, of course, is such an important part of that.
The chieftain, obviously, a very happy man today, Rod Mackenzie. You've got a flute of bubbles there. I thought you might be having a wee dram of scotch today.
Well, the wee dram will come a bit later. I'm giving what I've been given at the moment, but I'll be going round the clan tents, and there's always a wee drap available at the clan tent, so I'll be calling in there later.
Well, you deserve to have the bubbles because this really is a great occasion. You deserve to be congratulated.
Well, thank you very much. No, we're very pleased with the way it's turning out today, and we also like this venue, and it's just wonderful to see the way that people come out and wander through, and all the competitors coming from all over Australia and even into overseas. We have some overseas competitors. So it's a wonderful day, and it keeps the traditions of Scotland alive. And it really gives your heart well to see young pipers and young drummers and the new generation coming through. It's really good. It's a great day all round, yeah.
The 57th annual
That's right,
Geelong
yeah.
gathering. How many of those have you seen? Have you been keeping count?
Oh, I'm not keeping tally. I used to go to them when I was a boy. My parents took them to me right back in the early days, and then I've been coming consistently, I suppose, since the 1970s. And I think I've been chieftain for, I don't know, about 10 years or something.
Well, it was mentioned in the opening speeches today that this may well become the permanent home of the gathering.
That's right, and we're happy about that. And we're very sad, of course, to lose Queen's Park because that was really the ideal venue. But as you get these setbacks from time to time, and we've overcome it, and we're happy with this venue. Good.
Yes, in the typical Scottish tradition, you've managed to fight back.
That's right. Yeah, we're not to be outdone by our big brother neighbours. No, that's right.
Well, you've turned adversity into something quite successful.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, once again, Rod, have a wonderful day today. The weather's been kind to you.
Yes, that's right.
And we look forward to...
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to... And don't forget, it'll be on next year, to keep your eyes open in the paper. It'll be about the first Sunday in March next year. We'll see you there then.
Yes, well, Easter alternates so much these days on the calendar,
yeah.
But we certainly look forward to this event.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Well, they say there's nothing like a good old Highland fling as we say farewell to the 57th Highland Gathering here in Geelong at the iconic Warn Ponds opening area here. It's just been a wonderful day. Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. Hope you enjoyed the haggis and the black pudding. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and be back with sport and weather. Sport and Alex Tigani and the weather from the Bureau of Meteorology after this.